Oh, I don't like uh, worlds that promise too much and give you so little. So what's the purpose here? Minecraft, right? Well, hello there once again. Um, it's been a while, and I have no excuse because it just happened, right? It's been like two months, two freaky months since the last time I played this game, and I'm not a let's player or something. It's not a it's some kind of a well let's playing channel or something. Ooh, let me do some yeah. I like the music, but I don't like the sounds. By the way, this background music is called Zaza, I think. Yeah, right. So usually, uh, okay, I might be going ahead of myself. So usually, uh, people make like a few episodes, and 3 episodes is enough to determine whether the series is gonna like live on, right? Um, continue to be made and so on. And so far, I didn't make any series that lasted more than 2 episodes. Again, it's not a Let's Play channel. I just really want to document uh, the the way my mental illness is progressing or something. That's not a very fitting joke, but you get it, right? So, okay, that's my favorite game, and I'm gonna freaking play it, alright? Um, I wouldn't like to swear too much, so yeah, there have been some updates, and I've already seen a new world, some empty spaces. That seems weird. So yeah, let's check this crying eye world. So so far so well. Yeah, just we can see like this classical world theme where there are some drawings on the background, some stuff and what. Okay, so another world. The eye world didn't impress as much. It doesn't have to be like very impressive. It's usually what the world offers to you, you know. Because at first I didn't like the red streetlight world, but I grew to it. Okay, that does seem a bit promising. A bit of a ominous atmosphere, you know. Yeah, that's gonna be a great start to our video. Um, I may have to use the map for this, but I wouldn't really be so quick to use it, only if I get really desperate. Oh, I have no idea like how people managed to compose this route, you know, this way. Like, what if we made a very spooky world and then a very unspooky world, not spooky world, very friendly, happy world, and yeah. Well, it's it's not very original at this point because I've seen quite a lot of worlds that look like this. Hello, hello. It doesn't want to let me in, so I will have to kill it, right? Maybe a few times, but I well, I yielded no result, so yeah, it just won't let me in. Uh, yeah, and if you're wondering, I'm using Yume online website because it's the best way to enjoy Yume. One of the only games that doesn't give me depression, I guess. By the way, I may play Silent Hill 2, but I may not. I don't know. I just watched the the videos of this game quite a lot of times, so I may play another game similar to Silent Hill. I know that there has been a sequel, well, not a sequel, but a remake of this game that prompted some people to take interest in the whole series, but I actually have always been a fan of Silent Hill. I don't know, just like games like this. I may play some older games, you know, that actually involve some kind of plot, but I don't promise to. Why are they praying to a piece of cake? That's weird. So I do not promise to finish any game, really. I'm just doing it for the heck of it, to document the progress of my deteriorating mental health. Um, I don't know why, but a lot of worlds here seem to be very half made, half-assed, you know. I just don't seem to like this world. And there are quite a lot of worlds that just don't pique your interest this much. So we will have to navigate through this spooky world once again, find some other passages, probably, because you will never know, like seriously, when it's the right place. Usually I would, when I first started playing this game, I would check some kind of words that I liked in the wiki, the Yume wiki site, and I would check the roots, you know, and I would have to really struggle still, even if I knew how to get to this world that I really liked. But here I'm just exploring new worlds, so I don't have any paths in my mind. I do have some sweet spots, you know, like my favorite worlds, but so far I just want to make it blind, you know, like blind playthrough. I see different sets of white and red doors, but I can't really open them. This one is the true one, however. I think I have been to this place, like the heartbeat world. Yeah, I like the music, and I may have actually visited this one in, but I'm not sure. Maybe my memory is failing me. There is also like a teddy bear world or something, like evil teddy bear world that you can find in one of the oldest locations. One of the oldest locations in Yume that was added in like 2009 was the Japanese town world or something. It was like a small passage that looks like a Japanese town, and there's like a hotel that you can check. And I like this one, yeah, but it's not really. It's not too big, right? So sometimes you can just tell that some locations are all there. But I really like the worlds made by one Japanese, I believe, user that also wrote music for them. And a lot of them are accessible through the Red Street Light world. We may visit some of them, but we may not. They are some of the most popular locations, but still, what we want is to check some of the, well, unexplored, underlooked, maybe underappreciated worlds. But still, I want this to be unprompted and yeah, I really do believe that I have been to this place. I don't know why. Yeah, because we are in the gray road world. I just don't care about the official names at this point. That would be like this. So yeah. I remember watching like very old, and by old I mean really old, let's plays of the original game. What the? So I mean Yume, the game. This game was made in its likeness because it's a fan project. So I watched like the Let's Plays made in 2008, and just for your notice, I was 10. Oh my god, mom, I was 2 years old in 2008, right? And back then already there were Let's Play series made on YouTube, and one of them was devoted to Yume, a game that was just starting to gain popularity in the Western sphere, as I may suggest. Because the oldest Yume videos that I've seen on YouTube were like in 2007, and you can sort videos by time. And it's interesting because sometimes you just may want to look at the old stuff, like the old videos and stuff and such. So I checked one once, and what really made me interested is that the oldest Let's Plays were like 8 or 10, 12 at most minutes long, right? So yeah, that it doesn't mean that there weren't long ones, but I think the 40 minute standard was accepted only at the beginning of the last decade, you know. So yeah, but in the 2000s there weren't really any Let's Plays that lasted longer than 20 minutes, I believe. Okay, I don't want to be there. So a laboratory world or something. I do know this world, so we may explore something, well, some more well-known parts. I don't know why, but there are some worlds that have figures that look like butt plugs, which is a very strange thing to notice, but I just can't help myself but think like, gosh, these look like butt plugs. I'm sorry. So, as you might have guessed, this is one of my, well, favorite worlds. They might not be the best ones, but I do like them. But our stay here might be, and actually may be, very brief, since I have seen quite a lot of stuff there. Oh, they took my money. Shit's too expensive nowadays, so we have to pay to get the. Okay, apparently I have. I'm broke. I'm broke now. I'm officially broke. Yeah, but let's see how long I could stay in this form. I don't think that to last for too much. Yeah. Well, let's check this trapdoor. That was a bad impression, I'm sorry. The pill creature. So, this world apparently is centered around the idea of well, medicine, some kind of drugs, and healthcare. And apparently, I don't want to be there. So I have been stripped from my clothes. That doesn't seem to sound nice. I like these creatures. Very well. It's just great character design. Because I like people and well, artists. I don't know why I differentiate between them, but I like artists who draw something else rather than just people, because I myself just like drawing people. Some of them may not be people, but still more like humanoid creatures. A very ominous gun. Whatever. Oh So we're in some kind of a knife world. I'm sorry, I had to make this noise. Yes, the Gluttony world. Yeah, I just knew that we had to be there at some point. So, yeah. It's not particularly nice, but it's not too ominous or unnerving either. So, the gluttony world, right? So if you have any like disordered eating habits or some kind of eating disorder, then it's gonna be very relatable to you, I think. um, or some kind of avoidant restrictive food intake disorder. um yeah, yeah, it has to be our favorite world. Yeah, it's just food becoming some kind of indistinguishable slush full of nutrients. Sometimes you may just not know whether you really like food or you just really hate it, because the difference may be too thin. There might be no real difference. The margin is too narrow. What's that? You may not see anything of interest other than some minor events, I think, but I don't know. Well, oh, some kind of yeah. I may have to use a chainsaw, I think, but it didn't. Okay, I'm sorry. Sometimes you just have to like straight up kill an NPC to get to another place. Well, and that's the gluttony world. That's the official name, as far as I know. And we are back in the Nexus. So, what world may it be? Well, let it be Red Streetlight World. So, as I mentioned previously, I used to hate this world, and I really did not like it. But little did I know that actually it liked me, right? You don't have to like words, they have to like you in return. I think I'm just a tiny bit lost. Yeah, I haven't visited this world in a while, so you may encounter some difficulties, because I have some specific world in my mind, and it's not. Oh, it's actually, well, yeah. So yeah, now we can see some more elaborate worlds, very detailed landscapes. So yeah, now the reason I like this game is because it just leaves a lot of time to think about stuff. You can reminisce about your past, so on. And in this case, I just like yapping, alright? Just straight out of my chest, I'm gonna tell you that I like yapping. Okay, right. So I can make this video while also telling you some kind of a story, right? But I don't really have any stories, and but still I may use this chance, this opportunity to tell you about this something that happens in my life. So, a story within a story, right? Because my stay at this artificial world is a story on itself. And I would like you to know that in the previous in the previous episode I told you about the institute, right? I don't know whether institute can be applied, well, the word itself can be applied to the place I study in, but it is an institute which is actually is within a larger university. So yeah, I could say that I study at the university or at the institute, and people do all kinds of stuff there, and the dean of our social the faculty of social studies and humanities, or social humanitarian, or whatever, like the faculty of humanities basically. So the dean of that faculty really took to my liking, I think. So there's some kind of shared interest between us, which is weird because I don't have that, and I may have to actually visit this strange creepy world, but whatever, I don't care. I have heard this soundtrack many times before. So this dean actually decided to propose, make an offer to me. So she proposed that I could write some kind of material, right? So it has to be an article basically, some kind of an article for the conference, but I don't have any time to be at the conference. I actually have to attend my classes. So nevertheless, I did write some material, and I'm quite proud of it. So my would-be article may become an actual article in some kind of publication, like a magazine. Well, not magazine, but actually journal, because the articles are usually published in some scientific journals, but I'm not doing science, right? I decided to write article that discussed philosophy stuff, because I'm a philosophy nerd. I did a very embarrassing video on Felix Guattari and Gilles Deleuze, but yeah, I just like that. And this article may be actually be published, right? So yeah, just it depends a lot on whether I actually make some advances and insist on working on that article. Okay, so apparently anytime I talk about some of my life stuff, some matters concern my actual life, I get lost. Well, let's enter the same world once again. Okay, so why am I talking about this article? Well, it's not that I like stuff. Well, I even though I do enjoy the idea of writing something. It's just that writing an article can be a great way to, well, show your abilities, right? And I guess I can see this as some kind of means to establish myself, right? Even if I'm serving some kind of evil, right? Because I do have some, well, anarchists to use some really like radical ideas that originated from Michel Foucault when he said that the knowledge and the knowledge and power form some kind of an interesting set, right? Like the web of power and knowledge. So even if you are writing some kind of an article at the university, you basically serve the interests of power and establishment. But it's not that simple, right? Because I did some kind of well, unorthodox. Well, my approach is kind of unusual and unorthodox, as I said. Because I do have the tendency to cite some radical theorists, and that's interesting. Well, and that's, I think, one of the reasons why the dean liked me. Well, I don't like to talk about people outside my life that much because it's kind of weird. But let's say that, well, that's what people like animators did when they were popular, like Chaitan's animation or the odd one out or something, you know, telling life stories. So my dean is a very interesting person or professor, even though the education system, the academic degrees in Russia work differently. So there are two steps when you want to become a professor, get a PhD in some kind of thing. But okay, the university teacher or professor, the dean, well, she's interesting because she does like radical theorists herself, right? She's not quite young, but she's not old either. So, well, she's very amicable, I think. It's really hard not to like her. And well, she seems to like really radical authors like Judith Butler, you know, or Michel Foucault, or any kind of postmodernist writer. And she does write a lot about stuff that is kind of progressive and well, just some kind of unorthodox things like memes, Japanese culture, and so on and so on, like women's liberation, and so on. And I just didn't know that academia could be so interesting, right? It's like, wow, you can actually do something interesting. So that's why I'm interested in, well, working there, like doing some stuff. That's why I would like my article to be published. And I have never seen this world. Oh my goodness. What's that? Sometimes I would just check the world if I like the music. Like, the reason why I took interest in Yume was because I listened to music from it. So I didn't know the game yet, but I heard the music and I liked it, right? So if I like the music from one particular world, I would visit it, right? Um, the only problem is that you may not find some of them. Oh, oh. So it's the first time I see this world. Maybe it's just a reward for I don't know, manifesting good vibes. With my talks about the dean of our faculty. It's not our, like, I study there, right? The faculty I study is kind of different in this regard. Minecraft, right? Ugh. It did not mean. So what's the purpose here? Oh, I don't like uh, worlds that promise too much and give you so little. Oh, what's the point? What's the point of making this if you just don't have anything to interact with? You don't even have funny creatures that you can, well, interact with. Let's go back. Okay, so this world is one of the most popular ones. So as I said, yeah, it's just the music. As I told you, if the music is great, the world is probably great too. Just some psychology stuff. The fan world. Let's think of any ridiculous name for the world. No, I'm serious. What? Map of the ceiling. So it's the ceiling. Oh, the ceiling world. It's even more. Oh my god. Whatever. Okay, right. Huh. Oh, oh, it's mirror. Wow, but I do like the music. I used to listen to Yume soundtrack, I think in 2023, and I read books while listening to it, and that's why I really liked it. Even though it's not the music that I would listen to while drawing, well, I do like stuff that is, well, hmm. Well, I usually while drawing, I listen to some energetic music, but I can could listen to this as well, to this one as well. Hmm. Well, what's the idea here? I don't get it. Mm-hmm. It's given off like IKEA vibes or something, like some kind of store with furniture. Oh, well, I think here we may end our journey, and um, just so you know, thank you, because I'm thankful to anyone who um, well watches my videos, even if well, it's just maybe some pure curiosity or anything really, but really, well, I'm grateful, and thanks for watching, I guess.